Well, it is the time of the year where many people are taking off of work and heading out of town. But while you're out of town, it still is important that it is to remember to keep your home and your property safe while you are gone.
That's right. I spoke to Clay County Sheriff Eddie Scott to get some insight on the best ways to protect your home while you're on vacation. The bags are packed, the doors are locked, and you're ready to hit the road on vacation. While fun awaits on your trip, it's important to be mindful of your home. Clay County Sheriff Eddie Scott says that burglars are criminals of opportunity, always looking for a chance.
They're always trolling. They watch social media just like everybody else does. They know when people gone on vacation. They actually know when they're working, when they're gone at day.
Sheriff Scott says social media can be a good thing, but don't share too much of your business, including when you'll be out of town and your home will be vacant. Publicizing that you're out of town can make your home more vulnerable. But there are extra precautions you can take to increase the odds of burglars staying away, and you can enjoy your vacation.
In our area, we really push that if you're going to be out of town for any length of time, even if it's for a couple of days, if you'll notify us, we'll actually go by and check the homes while you're gone. But we also encourage people, hey, first of all, if you got alarms for your house, we recommend camera systems, which a lot of the public is now doing, and let your neighbors know. Let your neighbors know to go by there and keep a check and get your mail off the porch, and just kind of keep it from looking like that it's nobody's home.
Sheriff Scott says homes that are not inside of their neighbors can be slightly more vulnerable.
If you've got gates that you can close, if you've got dogs, for example, in the yard and stuff, all this helps deter. But again, it's not only just a house. A criminal, he's opportunities. If he sees a four-wheeler side by side or something sitting out in the shed next to the house, it's not uncommon for them to try to disguise themselves and still go ahead and commit the burglary.
Overall, camera systems, alarms, neighbors looking out for each other, and being mindful of what you share online can all help curb the crime.
That's a person's right to be able to go on social media to post that, and we understand that. But from our side of it, we just want you to understand that you increase the risk of something happening when you do that. Again, if you just use some good common safety tips when you're traveling, and again, if you've got neighbors, somebody that can help watch, but your security systems is really a good investment for your home.
If you do have law enforcement checking on your home while you're out of town, make sure you leave an emergency contact number. Sheriff Scott says if you ever are a victim of a burglary, call 911 before you even start going through the house to see if anything is missing. That way it doesn't interfere with the investigation.